The day of the phone call, I'll never forget, my husband and I were sitting at home and the doctor called. He explained that Maddie had a disease called spinal muscular atrophy, and it was a very serious disease. It was actually a fatal disease that would kill my daughter one day. He told us that she would lose the crawl that she had and she would never walk, and that our daughter would be in a wheelchair for the rest of her life. He told us that she would probably die by the time she was in her teens. He reiterated to us many times that this was a very serious, fatal disease, that there was no cure and there was no treatment for this disease. SMA is a genetic disease where my husband and I both carry a recessive gene, and we both passed on that recessive gene, so our other children may be carriers of it, but with every child that we had a 1 in 4 chance of passing this on. It affects about 1 in 50 people in the United States, so about 1 in 10,000 babies are born with SMA. We had never heard of SMA, didn't know anything about SMA before Maddie was diagnosed. Basically, SMA is a degenerative disease, very similar to ALS, and it is deteriorating her muscles. There is currently a medicine that has gone into phase 3 clinical trials. It's the last stage before FDA approval. Cure SMA was actually one of the original funders of this organization, of this research, and it is showing very promising effects on SMA kids. After it's through phase 3 of FDA trials, it would be open to the general SMA population, which is what we're hoping for. Maddie did not qualify for any of the trials, so she currently isn't receiving any drugs, any medicine. The money that we're raising is going to this organization, Cure SMA, and hopefully we'll be getting these drugs, and that something will be approved to stop the deterioration of her muscles, because as of right now, her muscles are atrophying. They're dying as she sits there. So if a cure or a treatment were to come next year, in 2 years, in 3 years, hopefully it would stop where she's at and stop the atrophy from continuing. Hopefully it would also build her muscles and bring back some of the muscles that are dormant, or anything that's atrophied already, that we can build on that and build new muscle. We will be hosting our very first annual Evening of Hope Gala in honor of Miracle for Maddie. The event will take place on Friday, February 19th, 2016 at 6 p.m. The event is going to be at St. Ambrose University at the Rogalski Center. All proceeds will be going to Cure SMA organization in hopes for a cure for spinal muscular atrophy and in support of families.